I heard what Snug said 2 weeks ago. He said Josh is going to come on the air and he's going to be insufferable because he's going to say he was right. But I'm not going to do that. One, it's old. But two, I don't have to. The results speak for itself. And Gerard Gallant is out as New York Rangers head coach. We know that. He deserved it. Here is the reality of it with Gerard Gallant. I think it goes 60% players at a 20% split of Gallant and Chris Drury being blamed for how the season ended against the Devils. Because you saw Carolina whoop the Devils, which makes it worse. It's no secret that Gerard Gallant has only been in a spot for, 2 years, 3 years max. I love Florida going after the playoffs, Vegas going after the Stanley Cup run, Rangers going after the conference final run. It's no secret that this is somebody that doesn't have a long stretch with teams. If you're the New York Rangers, you need to put somebody at the helm that commands respect in the locker room. A Peter Laviolette comes to mind in regards to winning Stanley Cups, being 2 Stanley Cups with 3 different organizations in Carolina, and it gives me 2 different ones. 3. He went with 3 different organizations. He took Carolina to win 1, went to Philly, and went to 1 with Nashville. So Peter Laviolette is somebody I think that would command respect. I'm hearing, obviously, the game I really love is Mike Sullivan. They're going to hire a new president and GM Pittsburgh, so we'll see if Sullivan is let go, if he stayed on. That would be the key target. And under the radar target for me would be Chris Knobloch, who Chris Drury hired in Hartford and is having an unbelievably great run right now with the Hartford Wolfpack as they're in the conference finals right now, down in the minors. I think that is somebody that they should look at. Stay away from Mike Babcock. Thank God they're not going after Joe Quenneville. And I said this, if they went after Joe Quenneville and they hired him, I would not be able to root for the Rangers until Quenneville was let go. I wouldn't be able to. And thankfully, they're not doing it. So, the Rangers have a lot of issues. But it's starting to look like we're going to get Carolina, Florida. We'll see if Toronto comes back. They won the other night when Florida had a chance to sweep. The fourth game is always toughest one to win, I find. We'll see what happens. I still expect Florida to win. Boston being eliminated was a shocker. Did not expect that at all. As Jeff said, it was a participation tournament. Well, the Florida Panthers won that participation tournament because they eliminated the Bruins in the first round. And the President's Trophy curse continues. So that's what happens with that. And then the Western Conference, you saw it's Seattle, a second-year team, defeating the defending Stanley Cup champions. Of course, they don't have Gabriel Landeskog, who's going to miss next year as well. Colorado, they were a shell of themselves. Alexander Georgiev is not Darcy Kemper. We know this. So right now, for me, the NHL playoffs has been very to say the least. Like I said, you're not going to draw anything if you have Florida and Carolina in the conference finals. Like that's the thing. Like those are two. Like Hurricane fans are probably awesome, right? They're probably great, but it's not like an original 6 franchise, or it's not a team that's in Canada, or it's anything like that. That's the reality of it. Now Carolina probably has great fans, but even like Tampa's fans have grown because of all the winning they've done. So we'll see where it goes with the NHL playoffs right now. As far as the NBA playoffs, you got Game 6 tonight, Knicks Heat. I expect the Heat to win tonight. I don't think the Knicks are going to win. The Knicks had their opportunity in Game 1 when they had a big lead. They lost it. They lost the game. Game 2, they came back and won. Game 3, they got blown out. Game 4, they lost. Game 5, they win. You hope this isn't like a 2013 replay against Indiana where the Knicks lost 4-2. You're hoping that's not the case, but when Julius Randle comes out and says that maybe they just want it more than us, first off, you're insulting your teammates, and maybe somebody should look in the mirror at themselves and say, maybe it's not my teammates, maybe it's me, because I've seen your defense at times in the series that's been atrocious and putrid.